Welcome to CNTV News.
Welcome to CNTV News Update with me, Rahila Abdullahi. The former governor of Kaduna State, Malam Nasir El-rufai, has filed an application seeking the recusal of the judge handling his case at the State High Court in Kaduna on Wednesday. The recusal application, which was filed on the 15th of July, was in view of the defendant's legal team perceived likelihood bias of the judge handling the case. Fielding questions from journalists shortly after the court proceedings, the counsel to the defendant, Paul San, explained that notice of withdrawal of the pending applications was filed on the 15th day of July, adding that the application was not in any way relying on the publications earlier filed, which has been withdrawn.
No, this application is that the learned trial judge should recuse himself because in the bail applications, he made findings that suggested a certain state of mind, and we're saying that going into the substantive matter, he should not try the case. The prosecution is saying at the Court of Appeal, where Malam Nasir El-rufai has lodged an appeal because of the refusal by the lower court to grant him bail. He's only asking for bail, but what prosecuting counsel was saying was that it was the same matter that was in the Court of Appeal that is before this court now. And we're saying no. The Court of Appeal is only asking the Court of Appeal to grant him bail. In this court, he's saying that the judge, the trial judge, having already called him a criminal, should not be allowed to try his case because he'll be biased against him. He will always remember that this is the person that I've already found to be a criminal. So he may not believe whatever the man says and so on. How would you feel if somebody who thinks that you are a criminal is trying you? That's all we're saying.
In counsel, Ayodeji Adedipe, who opposed to the application filed by the defendant, described the filing of a fresh application as abuse of court process.
First of all, in all, the defendant filed 4 applications for recusal. That is, that the judge should disqualify himself from handling the matter. This morning, they withdrew the earlier 3 and moved the last one, which was the 4th. And we vehemently opposed that because we believe they didn't make out any serious case that should warrant the court recusing himself. For ethical considerations, we will not repeat our arguments here, but we opposed it most vehemently, and the judge reserved the ruling till September 24th, 2026. The ruling for that has been adjourned. Yes. It may not be right for us to begin to tell you the reason, but basically, we believe it was an afterthought. That the Honorable Judge should dismiss the application for recusal and set a date for trial so that we can move on. And the matter has stalled because of several applications. Like I told you, they filed 4 in quick succession. 4 applications for recusal. Only this morning for them to say, oh, we are withdrawing the earlier 3. So the 4th one was moved, and we opposed that. I believe some of you were in court, and you listened to the reasons why we had to oppose that application vehemently.
The case before Justice Darius Kobo at the State High Court has been adjourned till 24th of September 2026 for ruling on the applications. At CNTV News, we circle the news across the globe.